Hello and thanks for watching. I'm John Vazika. This week at Otterbein, students are getting back into the swing of things. J-Term provided a chance for students to experience the world, and the men's and women's basketball teams are into the heart of their OAC conference schedules. But first, we will take a look at 1 Billion Rising here on Otterbein's campus. Now it's in its second year, and I had a chance to sit down and speak with Otterbein Junior student Caitlin Hansel about the movement.
Movement that raises awareness about violence that happens to women and girls, and like I said, it's worldwide. But here at Otterbein, we're also bringing it to discuss violence that happens to men and boys and to members of the LGBTQI community as well. So a lot of the speakers that we have coming in, we have the opportunity to target these specific audiences so that everybody can feel included and get involved in some conversation.
One of the many events of the week of 1 Billion Rising here at Otterbein is Project Unbreakable, started by Grace Brown. Hansel speaks of Brown's project.
It's a Tumblr, it's a big Tumblr page, and she posts photos of survivors of rape and sexual assault, and they're holding signs in front of them, and the signs have quotes on them, and it's things that their attackers said to them, or friends and family said to them, or like officials said to them, like police and other people that dealt with the case after it happened.
Another portion of the week is the event I Am the 2%, which will speak of violence among men and boys. Hansel never expected it to take off like it has.
I never thought that this was actually going to pick up when we decided we wanted to do it. I told Tammy, I was like, you know what, we should do this. Kendall Kaufman is actually the event coordinator for that specific event, and Sarah Natosi as well. And Men of Vision are co-sponsoring, so Drew Garlett and Cameron Change and all of the people over there, they've had a hand in this as well.
So you may ask yourself, why is the event labeled I Am the 2%? Hansel explains.
98% of all rapes and sexual assault in the world happen to women and to girls, but that 2% is the amount of assault and rape that happens to men and to boys.
With all the upcoming events and different ways to get involved, Hansel has a simple idea that she wants everyone to follow up on.
You know, it's so important that everybody just says something. I mean, you're going to always have that one person or that handful of people that's like, you know what, I really don't agree with this, or oh, this is stupid, or oh, this isn't cool, or something like that. And that comes from both sides. That comes from guys and girls and athletes and Greeks and someone just like me who's just chilling in the comm department. I mean, it can come from anyone on campus, but you've got the majority that is positivity from everywhere on campus. Last year, we had people coming up to us saying, you know what you did really gave me the opportunity to reflect and see how I can make a difference.
If you would like more information about the upcoming week of events, you can contact Hansel at the email below, or you can check your Ozone for more information. Well, are you interested in becoming a summer orientation leader? If so, applications are due by Wednesday, February 12th at 5 p.m. in the Campus Center office. An informational session will be held in the Campus Center Room 1 tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Following the application process, there will be group and individual interviews. Get involved in a great experience, apply to become a leader here, and help soar Otterbein. Applications can be found underneath the Campus Life tab on your Ozone page. A career fest will be held tomorrow for all Otterbein students to attend. Over 100 different representatives from organizations will be present to talk about internships and job opportunities. It will be held in the Aladdin Shrine Center located on Stetzler Road from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. This event is free of charge, and transportation will be provided to students who have pre-registered. Come out tomorrow and talk to professionals in your field to learn about jobs and provide you with helpful resources. Well, we're going to take a short break here on the program, but when we come back, Alicia Lawson will be in to fill us on what's going on in the arts and entertainment field here at Otterbein. Stay tuned.
Bud?
Oh.
Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
It's a school night. With Gary and Todd?
Yeah.
Not sure about those two. I've been meaning to ask you. This is tougher than I thought. Is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
I hope not, because alcohol can lead you to say things and do things that you really wish you hadn't. Isn't this what you're supposed to say?
I know.
So if any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you.
Ryan,
Yeah.
So start the conversation even before they're teenagers.
Good idea.
For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
Welcome back. I'm Alicia Lawson with Arts and Entertainment. Not every student spent their January term in this cold Ohio weather. I was able to talk to a few students who took courses outside of the country. Let's take a look. For a handful of students, J-Term 2014 was filled with adventure and excitement. I was able to talk with a few students who had the opportunity to study abroad for those 2 weeks of class. Junior Rebecca Carter tells about what they did on her trip to Costa Rica for the Life and Earth Systems INST.
We went to the cloud forest, we went on hikes and kind of learned about the environment there, the animals and the interactions. And we went to a sustainable farm. We stayed there and we looked at what the farm does, how they grow stuff, how they're sustainable, and how they help the community around them.
Rebecca not only studied the wildlife, but she also got to learn about the culture and interact with the people.
I wanted to get a more realistic kind of view on the cultural aspect and just a different experience from otterbeins.
The Costa Rica trip wasn't the only study abroad program. Ashley Mann just got back from her time in England.
The one thing I thought was really interesting is how here in America most of us are really fast-paced. Over there they seem to kind of take their time, you know, just enjoy the little things. And I thought that was really neat how here we don't necessarily do that, and they really like that there.
Not only did these trips teach students about what they were learning in the classroom, but they also prepared them for the future.
Yeah, I think it really opened my eyes to the way I travel and traveling and wanting to travel even more and just learning about different cultures and how fun and neat that can really be.
Alicia Lawson, This Week at Otterbein. If you're interested in a study abroad program, be sure to contact your advisor for more information. Well, it was a snowy one yesterday on campus, and Otterbein students got the chance to take a day off due to the weather. Grace and I caught up with a few students to see what they did on their snow day.
I'm Alicia. And I'm Grace. And this is A and G Tag Team. We're talking to students about what they did on their snow day.
Okay, so right now we are standing outside the Otterbein Campus Center, and as you can see, there is a light flurry of snow, but
It's a little.
oh my gosh,
We're getting pelted by snowballs right now.
it wasn't this way last night, was it?
No. It was crazier last night.
So, what'd you do on your snow day today?
I watched the Cheetah Girls with my roommates.
Yes!
Cheetah girls.
I love the Cheetah Girls. That is so awesome.
Yeah.
You go, girl.
Thank you.
Cheetah sisters.
Thank
Cheetah
you.
sisters. People are crazy. People will just be crazy.
They're crazy.
Up in here.
Ask you guys a question. Did you guys do anything fun on your snow day?
We made hats.
And
we sold hats.
What are you making hats for?
We are fundraising for our sorority, mostly for formal and Greek week and stuff.
Awesome. Can I try one on?
Of course.
Do it.
These are some good hats.
America.
Ooh. So these are like handmade. These are nice.
That's one way to wear it.
Yeah.
Hats, yeah. For the snow, for the winter.
That's a really fun thing to do on your snow day. Just knit away, you know.
Let's talk to this young lad over here.
I did some laundry. That was productive.
Clean clothes are always a plus.
Especially on a snow day.
Yeah.
I had to get up early to beat everyone else before they did theirs. Took a little nap.
Well, some exciting things happened today on Otterbein Snow Day. Seems like a lot of schoolwork though, but
A lot of homework, but you know, some people just relaxing and watching television and making hats. So there you have it. So I'm Grace.
And I'm Alicia.
And this is your AG Tag Team.
We'll catch you next.
From campus events to sporting events, let's check out what's happening in the upcoming days on this week's community calendar.
that's all we have for arts and entertainment for Alicia. We'll throw it to a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about the sports teams.
Think you found every hazard out here today? Think again. The spot you missed could be a killer. That spot on your skin could be skin cancer. Fact is, if you're a man over 50, you're in a group most likely to develop skin cancer, including melanoma, the kind that kills one person every hour. 1 in 5 Americans is likely to develop a form of skin cancer during their lifetime. That's why your best shot is to check for a spot. It's easy. Follow through and check your skin. It could be the save of a lifetime. Go to spotskincancer.org to find out how. A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
Welcome back. I'm David Kinder with the Otterbein Sports Report. The women's basketball team fell to a record of 7-12 on Saturday with an 88-65 loss to Baldwin Wallace and Berea. Mary Corbett and Taylor Pfeiffer led Otterbein in scoring with 16 and 14 respectively. Amariah Huck has averaged 20 points in the past 5 games for Coach Richardson's girls and now sits at 4th in the OAC in scoring. Otterbein is in a 4-way tie among OAC schools for 7th place. With only 6 games left in the season and only the top 8 teams making the postseason, it'll come down to the wire to see if the Lady Cards make the tourney. Otterbein plays tonight at 7:30 in the Reich Center against Ohio Northern. If you can't make it to the game, you can listen to 97.5 WOBN. Myself and John Bazika have the call. The men's basketball team was also in action on Saturday, and they played a close game with Baldwin Wallace. Let's take a look at the highlights from the game now. Heartbreaker Saturday to Baldwin Wallace 74-70. In front of a big Reich Center crowd, the two teams shot effectively in the first half, and Otterbein had a 1-point lead at halftime. But in the second half, BW would start to pull away and advance their lead to 12 points. However, that is when Matt Rhodes started to heat up. The freshman Rhodes scored another career-high 20 points in the loss. Otterbein had a 1-point lead with 42 seconds left until the Yellow Jackets knocked down this three-pointer to give them a lead they would not give up. Freshman Jake Bischoff had 16 points and 4 three-pointers made, while Andy S. Rombeck had a game-high 10 rebounds for Otterbein. The loss made Otterbein's overall record 4-15 and 3-9 in OAC play. The next time the Cards will take to the court is Wednesday at Ohio Northern. While it might not feel like it outside, baseball season is right around the corner. Coach George Powell's boys started mandatory practice last Monday. It's only 3 weeks until the Otterbein 9 kick off regular season play at the end of this month. And John, I don't know about you, but I'm really ready for some baseball.
Yeah, me too, David. I love baseball here at Otterbein. I'm kind of ready for basketball to be done. I mean, it's fun having basketball season, but I can't wait for the spring and the weather to change and the baseball 9 to take that field. Well, that's all the time we have for this week's show. On behalf of Alicia, David, and the entire crew, I'm John Bazika. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you next week.